Hi student, today I would like to introduce a new chapter for you, the sacred turtles of Kandav. Okay, the sacred turtles of Kandav, that's the pronunciation. Kandav is called as Kandav. Alright, the sacred turtles, sacred, that beautifying, that's turtles, Yeah, it is called as Malayalam Amagal, right? That means a big, gigantic turtles. That's a sea, inside the sea. Okay, this story is mostly happens mainly in the oasis in seashore and a village, and it is called as Kandav or Kandav, the sacred turtles of Kandav. Kandav is a place. Turtles, you know the meaning. Sacred, you know the meaning. It was a Fijian island. It's a Fiji. It's a land of Fiji. Here is explanation about Fiji. We can see here. Where is Fiji here? The Fiji. Where Fiji is situated, what is the main occupation of the people? You want to know that. Fijian island. It's an island. Fiji is an island. The story happened in Fiji. You want to know about Fiji? Can you read that one, Fiji? What happened, Fiji? What happened? Right? Fijian island. We want to know that. Page number. Can you see the page number text? Fiji. Yes, it's a Fijian islands. The Republic of Fiji Island is a multicultural island nations with its cultural traditions of people of Oceanic, European, South Asian, and East Asian regions. Now, most of the people are this Asian people are mostly staying in European also staying there. Fiji consists of approximately 320 islands in the Southwest Pacific Ocean. Okay, it's a group of islands that's near the Pacific Ocean. Okay, about 1,960 miles from Sydney. Sydney is as in Australia. It is near to Australia. About 100 of these islands are inhabited. So, in near Australia, there is an island. It's called Fijian Island. The country name is Fiji. Too much islands are there. There may be more than 100 of islands are there. Most of the people are there. The European type is there. South Asian is there. East Asian is there. Too much people are there. Okay, there's a multicultural island that is called as mixed group of people are there staying there. Not one sect of group, mixed group of people are staying there. So that's introduction of Fiji. The story happened in the island of Fiji. Okay, that's about Fiji. Okay, maybe you can see the island of Fiji from your net, from your YouTube. You can get Fijian island. Just to check the Fijian island. Okay. So that's about Fiji, and we want to know about that. What is the sacred tale of Kanda? And right, we want to know that it's also a travel. It's also travel essay. You can accept a travel essay and TV live report from this chapter too, right? Okay, we want to know the summary of this, right? Yes. All right. It's a village called Namuna. Namuna. Namuna is a beautiful village in Fiji. Okay, a Fijian. One of the island name is Namuna. It's a Fijian island. That is island of Kandav in Fiji. That's Namuna is a not island. Namuna is I'm sorry, not island. Namuna is a place in a Fijian island called Kandav. There is a Kandav island. In that island, there is a place called Namuna. Okay, it is standing on the hill behind the village. Okay, there is a big hill is there. One can enjoy the beauty bay, very beautiful place. The women of Namuna perform strange rituals every year. That's a very important thing you should remember. Connected to women. What happened to the women of Namuna? They perform a strange ritual every year. A strange ritual that is not common. Strange. Everybody maybe thought that it is or think that it is a strange one. It's a strange ritual. Ritual means what is ritual? Tradition. Yes, I mean some of the traditional activities that is called a ritual every year. Every year in our Namuna women performed some kinds of rituals. What was that ritual? They gather on the beach. Okay, that was a ritual. They gather together or on the beach side, and sing a legendary chant. They sing a song of old uh, fashioned song. They chant. That means they're using the way of murmuring. The song is so magical that in hearing it, it's a very important song, very taste of magical power of the song. When this song is hearing, what happened? A lot of giant turtles would rise to the surface one by one. That's the things happen. Namuna women, one day in a year, grouping together in on the beach side, then they sung a traditional song. At that time, when the song is hearing from the sea deep, so many big gigantic turtles come one by one. That was a strange ritual here. They would lie on the surface. Lie on the surface means lie on the seashore, listening to this maiden song. That's women's song. The meaning of the song is something like this. What is the meaning of the song? We are all mourning. Mourning means we are all sad. We are all are worrying. What happened? Each of us carries a tattooed club. Club means it's a kind of stick. Rise to the surface. Ridelius and Tinocobaga. These are the two women here mentioned. Ridelius and Tenocobaga. Let us have to look at you. These were the most beautiful legendary queen and princess. Ridelius and Tenocobaga is two women who lived in Kandau or lived in Numana village. Both had died. For that, pleasifying them, the village woman conducted ceremony or ritual, and on that day they came and occupied on the surface of the sea, they grouping together and sing a traditional song. When hearing the song, what happened? The big gigantic turtles come from the deep from the sea and rest in the seashore, and at the same time they're doing that they have to listen the music. Okay, right. Mainly they have to say that Ridelius and Tenegoba is considered to be as two main women here mentioned who are lost their lives while they are living in the Numana village. One is princess and another one is queen. That was the story, became the what is the strange rituals. Okay. Long ago, there lived a lovely woman named Tinocoba. Okay. Long years back in Kandau or Nimona village, there was a beautiful woman named Tinocoba. She was the wife of chief of Nimona. Who is Tinocoba? A beautiful woman, wife of the king of Nimona. That's why she was known as the queen. Redelius was her charming daughter. So Redelius was a queen. Redelius was the daughter. Whose daughter? A chief of Numana, and Tinocoba's daughter is Redelius. Mother name is Tinocoba. Right? The two beauties used to go to fishing on a reefs. Reefs means it's a small kind of boat we can call as reefs. One day, while the Tinagoba and the Redelius, while they are fishing in the sea, what happened? Some cruel fisherman from the neighborhood village. The neighborhood village comes, the fisherman, what's the neighborhood village name? Nebukelvu, came over there in a cannon. Cannon means just like a small boat that is Tony, all right. Seized the queen and daughter. Tinocoba and its sister Rudiles are captured by the fisherman from Nebuchadnezzar. So there's a problem comes out. What happened to them? They were about to kidnap. The fisherman kidnapped them. Tinocoba and her daughter Rudiles. the beautiful two women. But the sea gods turned furious and a violent storm. So there existed, their belief was sea god. Sea god helped them in the form of a violent storm, capsized the canoe. That means what happened? The canoe is put down, or it is comes in the deep. The gods changed the helpless woman into turtles. So this Rhodelius and Tinagoba later changed their shape as turtles. They lost their life and they form in the way of turtles. It is thus descendants today, the followers of this village today performed such kinds of strange rituals for the memory of the death of Rhodelius and Tinagoba. That's why they formed the shape of a turtles. They came in front of them in the form of a turtles, who rise from the water when the village women sing the chant. So that's the things as you hear, the sacred turtles of Kanda. So what is this? So many questions you can ask from this. What is this story happened? This story happened in a village. What's the name of the village? That is Namuk, Namuna village. Where it is Namuna village? In Kandav Island. Where is Kandav Island? It is from Fiji. Where is Fiji? Near to Austria, especially Sydney. Sydney is a place in Austria. What is the peculiarity of Fiji? Too much inhabitants are there. Hundreds of islands are there. The inhabitants are mixed cultures. Europeans, East Asian are there, and South Asians also there. For example, our in football, ATK Mohan Bagan, there is a football player named Roy Krishna. Roy Krishna is from the forward. Roy Krishna is from Fiji, Fijian island. Fiji is almost an island country. All right. What was the strange rituals they practiced there? The strange rituals they practiced there is that the Numana women, I mean, this maidens means Kanyagamar, unmarried women, they came a particular day in front of the sea, grouping together and sing a strange song, a traditional song. When hearing the song, the turtles, big, not small one, ordinary one, big gigantic turtles came out from the deep of the sea or from the water, and they listening their song. The song is a very sorrowful song for the memory of their queen and their daughter, a beautiful queen and daughter named, what's the name? Yes, you want to know the name. That's a very important one. All right. Rodelius is the daughter, and the mother name is that Tinokoba. They are the chieftain's wife and the daughter. Okay. Then what happened them? One day, these two beauties, they sharing their evening or time for using the boat and to just have to ride in a sea to catch fish. At that time, the neighborhood village people called they are Nebukelvu. These people, neighborhood village known as Nebukel fishermen, came and attracted the queen and mother, queen and daughter, sorry, queen and daughter, and I mean Redulus and Tinagoba, catched and they have to taken from their small boat or boat. So at that time, the helpless queen and daughter, I mean mother, they have to shouting loudly. At that time, the sea god appeared in front of them in the form of a wide storm. In that wide storm, the fisherman and his boat is going down deep into the sea, and these all people are came dead. And for the memory of that day, the village people have to perform a traditional, very strange rituals. They have to come in front of them and sing a song. And at that time, these two turtles, big turtles came, that is Redilius and Tinocoba. That's a strange rituals practice. So the thing is that, well, what are the rituals you practiced in your locality? What are the things you have to practice in your locality? You must be know that, right? So that is a very important thing. You must know that. Maybe ask the question that what are the rituals prevailed in your area, in your locality, or in your country, or in your village? So you must be know some of the rituals you have to practice in your religious ritual or any other ritual you should have to practice. So you should have to explain it also. This also some of the rituals. So maybe if people felt that, you maybe felt that it's a strange one, isn't it? Similarly, our rituals also, when we told to someone, they also felt it was a strange one. So the strange rituals also he has committed. That is a sacred turtles of candle. Okay. So we want to know about this paragraph reading and meaning. Everything is given here. Question answer meaning everything is here. So meaning is here. Question answer also here. So you should be write the question answer and meaning. It's also very important in a live TV report, and at the same time one of the rituals or travel essay must be comes in this one. Okay, this comes. Let's have to say about this. The sacred is so kind of okay. Before that, we must to know that what is that, right? Travel at times crosses the frontiers of more exploration of the physical features of the landscape, and take us far beyond to this exploration of the real self of a land which is embodied in the customs, tradition, and rituals. Here is a travel experience that acquaints us with the strange rituals in a Fijian island. Read on. It's also one of the ritual. It is a travel and it's the same time rituals. You want to know that. Understood what is happening here? So still is going on there. The sacred treatise of Kadave. On the island of Kandau, pronounced as Kandau, one of these larger islands in Fijian group, and some 50 miles of this water from the capital city of Suva, and the capital city name is Suva, Fijian capital. Is the Fijian village of Numana. That story happened in Numana, Fijian village. Numana nestles. Nestle means peacefully at the foot of the beautiful bay of Adjun. Adjun means near to the Garman station in Venetia harbor. The place of Numana village is here mentioned. Here is the island of Kandau, narrowed down with an isthmus. Isthmus means what is known as Kadalidukku. Kadalidukku. That's in the narrow gap. Okay. And by climbing the hill behind Omona village, one can stand on the saddle. Saddle means sit, and look at out of the sea to the south and the north. This is a explanation about the beautiful view of this Numana village. Nothing more. It's a beautiful explanation about Numana village. Legend says that in this sea to the south and the north, okay, legend says that in the days gone by, the warriors of Kandaus solid their cannons. Cannons means thoni. On rolls up over the narrow neck of land to save the long journey around the east and the west of Kandau Island. This says about the first paragraph says about the explanation about the beautiful view of this Numona village near the sea, near the hill, etc. Is in the capital city is near, and how it is situated. Everything is beautifully explained by here. The legend: did the warriors of Kandau save themselves on long journey by sea? Okay, it was saved. The land is saved by after a battle by the warriors, that means soldiers. Right? That is the origin of Numona village. Okay, last we have to go the second paragraph. Well, the women of Namuna village still preserve very strange rituals. Yes, that is a very important of this story. What is the rituals? Rituals means what? Ajar and Ishtanangal, Malayalam. Okay, that's rituals. The ritual that is calling turtles from the sea. Very strange ritual, isn't it? Yes, the turtles, big, gigantic turtles come from the sea. If you visit Numana village to see the turtle calling, your schooner, your schooner means small ship, anchor means stop in a beautiful bay right under the cliff of a rocky headland. Cliff means, that means in the first chapter also we have to know about the cliff. Changutaya Para, yes. Okay, you will land on the beach then either sit on the rocks under the bluffs. Bluff means sound of the beach or climb a rocky tracktop point about 150 or 200 feet up the rock face. Here you have a splendid view and will and assemble all the maidens of the village. Maiden means Kanyagamar, means uh, unmarried, of the village of Numana, singing a strange chant. Chant means song. As they chant, if you look very carefully down into the water of the bay, you will see giant turtles rise one by one to lie on the surface, listening to the music. Yes, these turtles came in front of this uh, maiden in order to hear the song, in order to enjoy the song. That was a strange ritual here explained, and also beautiful panorama of Fijian island. I mean, Nomana also explained here. All right, these mountains, I mean hills, and the rocks, everything else explained. At the same time, this ritual also explained in this paragraph. And next paragraph, well, this is not a fairy tale. Fairy tale means Narodi Kada. This actually does take place. It is actually take place, not a fairy tale, not imaginary story. It happened. It's a fact. And the water in this area is forbidden for fishing of turtles. So this area is also very convinced for fishing of turtles. Yes, okay. Well, next, another interesting sideline to this performance is that if any number of this nearby village Nebuchadnezzar is present. Don't forget about Namuna and Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar is the villainy people who are captured the queen and princess. Who's the queen? Tibirkoba and Princess Redulus. They captured people are villages called as Nebuchadnezzar by heart that one name. Is present, the Mr. Turtle will not rise on the surface of the day. That is a very peculiar. If any member of the Nebuchadnezzar people are standing near the maidens in order to see the turtle, that day turtles will not come. Because Nebuchadnezzar people, fishermen are the villains connected to the death of Redulus and that queen, right? Tiberkoba. Okay. So by her the names, it's a very different name. That is also strange habit. If the Nebuchadnezzar people are there, there will not come turtles from the sea. Why? You know the reason, yes. So that is the things has happened here. All right. And the turtle calling will have to be abandoned. That means there will be not appearance of turtles after that. As is usually the case of such strange ceremonies and circums. Yes, very strange ceremonies and rituals are here. Customs and ceremony and ritual, the same meaning of that. Ajar and Anushtana, right? In Fiji, the turtle calling is based on ancient legends still passed on from father to son among the Fijian people of Kandal. Okay, that's the traditional habits. They're following the strange rituals, customs, and manners. The next paragraph. Many years ago, in the beautiful village of Namuna, there's a story, flashback of these turtles and the strange rituals we have open here. Many years ago, in the beautiful village Namuna on the island of Kado, lived a very lovely princess called Chinokoba, who was the wife of chief of Namuna village. Chinokoba had a charming daughter called Ridilis, and the two women often went to fishing on the reefs around their home. Yes, reefs means small boat. This is a small kind of time spending do things. You must remember the name, you must remember the village. Tinocoba Queen Redulus is princess, Tinocoba's daughter Redulus. Once Tinocoba and Redulus went further left than usually. They waded out into the submerged reefs. Reefs means here connected to very far, which strength out from the rocky headline to the east of the bay. Bay means it's a sea or shore on which Namuna village is situated. That means Rudilis and Tinocoba at that day travel by boat for a long distance. They became so engrossed with their fishing that they did not notice Slithy. Slithy means uh, thinking approach of great war can. War can means Tony, boats, small boat. Filled with fishermen from the nearby village of Nebuchadnezzar. This village is situated into the shadow of Mount of Washington. It is near to Mount of Washington, that is Nebuchadnezzar village situated. Another village, nearest village of Numana, highest mountain of Kadave Islands. Today, Mount Washington. This Mount Washington is near to Kadave Island and Nebuchadnezzar Island. Mount Washington is well known for mariners or sea mariners here mentioned became there is a splendid lighthouse there warning them to danger of the rocky coastline. There is a large number of rocks are there. So in order to avoid the rocky coastlines, there is a good lights are there. What's that? Splendid lighthouse are there. You can see the lighthouse in the beaches, especially Kasur lighthouse is there. I don't know, Kanjanga, I think not there. In order to see the way of the sea route is want to become easy, the lighthouse should be the ship travel journey or voyage is very easy at night because of this lighthouse. All right. Okay, next. What happened? Suddenly the fisherman leapt from their canoes and seized the two women. Seized means captured because they are very beautiful, no? Bound their hands and feet with the wind. Wind means wine. A mundiri valli കൊണ്ട് കെട്ടിയിട്ടു. Toss them into this bottom of the canoe. Canoe means a small boat, and set off a great haste for home. Haste means speedy. Although the women pleaded for their slaves, the cruel warriors from Nebuchadnezzar did not listen to their entities. Begging. The entities means beggings. These two women said that, don't take them. Don't take us to another village. Please leave us. Please save us. But this cruel fisherman not allowed to give a chance. Or else the gods of the sea, however, were kind, and soon the great storm aroused and the cannon was tossed. That's the correct word, tossed. The cannon was tossed by the help of sea god in the form of a heavy storm in order to help Redulus and Tribecoba. Tossed about the huge waves which almost swept it. Swept means Chalil Taruga. As the canoe foundered in the sea, the fisherman was surprised to notice that the two women lying in the water in the hull of the canoe had suddenly changed into turtles. So that's the climax. These two women changed in the shape of a turtles and saved their own lives. Their lives is still, they are still alive, but not in the form of human being, in the form of turtles. But the fisherman's, there is no anybody or nothing is seen there. Sees, okay then, and the man sees them and throw them into the sea. So them means here, Rudilius and Tubercoba, that they are in the form of now, what? Turtles. That was a flashback of this story. That was rituals and uh, behind the secrets of the rituals. As they slipped off the side of the canal, the weather changed and there was no more waves. Now strong waves are now stopped. The Bukalbu fishermen continued the journey back to their home village, and the two women from Numana who had been changed into turtles lived in the water of the bay. It is their descendants, descendant means followers, today who rise from this water when the maidens of their own village sing song to them from the cliffs. The translation of the strange song which is chanted on the such ocean as is follows. This is a song. This is a sad song. The song is for the memory of Rudilis and Trebecoba. The women of Numena, all light dressed in mourning. Each carries a sacred cloud, each tattooed in the strange pattern. Do rise in the surface, Rudilis, so we may look at you. Do rise to the surface, Tinecoba, so we may also look at you. So this is a sad song chanted by the maidens of the Numana village. And here tattooed means pachagutuga. Club means a strong stick. Malayalam it is called gada boleyulla. You may doubt the truth of legends, but you cannot doubt the fact that chanting of this strange song does. In fact, lure the giant turtles of the surface of the blue water of the bay near Numana village on the island of Kanda. So that's about this chapter. All right, so you have to repeat the song. Can you sing this beautiful sad song in your lips? Right, try for that. Okay. That's about our chapter, the sacred turtles of Kanda. The most important question is a travel brochure. How can you make a travel brochure? Just like that of a wedding card, just like that of a notice, you can make travel brochures. In your locality, there's a beautiful place called Bakel Fort. Can you make a travel brochure connected to Bakel Fort information? How many kilometers from town to Bakel Fort? What are the salient features of Bakel Fort? What is the other facilities in the Bakel Fort? Most of the people in that areas are what kind of job they have occupied? Is it the mixed cultures are there? Is this foreigners are visiting there? All should have to. Is any cultural programs are there? All should have to uh, include in the brochure. So that is a travel brochure. It's very important. And a live TV report. Maybe you are the TV report from Asianet or BBC or any other channel. You have to see in the beautiful scene of this maiden sung the song, and the beautiful gigantic turtles will comes, and you are announcing in a live way. How can you announce? That is one of the biggest question comes from examination. How do you write live TV reports? And a travel brochure, that is also very important. And another thing is also here is most important one is that what is your area's rituals, customs and ceremonies. What are your area ritual, customs and ceremonies? We can write about that Hindu festival is Theyyam, or other you have or any other your religious culture also you can write. So that's about this chapter. Okay, sacred treatise is also very important chapter. It is also travel essay also sometimes we can accept from here. Right, very good. All right, so I hope that you are studying everything well. Still we was compared to that means very important. I already told travel brochure. I given the notes here. Travel brochures, yes. Activity third and activity second write up is there. In your rituals in your locality is there. Very two important answer and question I already given. You should be right. Right. Okay. That. Then prepare a script of speech also here. Activity fourth. Okay. That is also very important things else. Okay, then nothing more. I hope that you are studying. You did enjoy my class, right? I hope. Okay, studied well. Your examination right in here. There is no need much times. Okay, okay. That's the things I want to say here. So say, okay, read it very carefully and by heart you the names and the location and the name of the things, a village name and everything very correctly. All right, that's the things about that. Can I wind up my class? Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Take care.